So to begin, my little helper here. This is my raised garden bed number 1. I think last time you guys saw this, there might have been some lettuce here. I'm not 100% sure, but I've kind of been letting this bed rest. It's just not producing anything great. I've let my cilantro there go to seed. That's a marigold that just actually pittered out on me the other day, and these tomatoes are kind of pittering out. I've turned my water off because we were getting so much rain, and I'm not 100% sure what happened with those guys. And then like I said, we were getting a ton of rain, and I just had this seed pop up. So I'm not 100% sure what that is yet. Maybe, you're really gonna get my way, aren't you? Maybe some okra? I don't know. It kind of looks like an okra seed, but I don't know yet. Little marigold here, mint, some longevity spinach. But I am gonna replenish this bed a little bit. I'm not 100% sure if the soil's off or something is going on here, because nothing ever seems to thrive. It is getting a lot more shade right now than it's used to, but still, like, you know, this is Florida, so everything appreciates a little bit of shade, so not sure. I've just got my plants potted with some coleus and a polka dot plant. Just thought they looked really pretty. The ponds are doing really good. All our fish are good. I've got my beautiful lobster claw heliconia. Only had one come up this year, so I'm not too sure what's going on with that. I gotta maybe get a couple more and plant them back in. So this pond is doing pretty well, and I don't really have anything edible here. Bed 2, I just amended this the other day. I planted some of my kajari right here. This is kajari melon starts that I did. I've got some blue salvia hanging out, and this is a mustard kale that I'm letting go to seed. And plus, you know, the bees love it and everything. I've chopped my Swiss chard down to like nothing, hoping to get maybe some new growth on that. Same with the parsley. I actually took the majority of that and we made a pesto. See, more salvia. I just think it looks so pretty hanging over the bed. And coleus is getting huge. I gotta trim that back. I've got Malabar spinach climbing up there, and then I have 2 Dr. Witchy's tomatoes here that I cannot believe have really pulled through our summer. So very excited about that. I just put this extra piece of fence paneling back here to clip them on, which I like way better than trying to cage tomatoes. Those are beans. They're just pittering out. They're not getting anything. I'm not sure if the squirrels are coming down and eating them or what, but I haven't gotten any beans off of those. My strawberries are starting to look a little rough. So I'm debating on getting the green stalk planter, putting those in there. So you guys let me know if you have any feedback on that, because really debating on it. I have my cucumber up. I've actually had to turn it around and try to get it back that way, because it's just, it's taken off. We've gotten so many cucumbers. You can see I have that one there. I have a couple behind it that are ready to go. Here's one starting. So, and again, it's starting to pitter out. So I've started some new starts in bed number 3. I've got, these are snake beans here. And then I have a new cucumber start right there. And then 2 lemon cucumbers here. And I know that's probably a lot to put on this vine, but I like to push and see what I can get. And then, you know, whichever one thrives, then, you know, I take that and go with it. Or if they all do great, then awesome. And then I just had this pretty sunflower open up yesterday. Saw the birds and the bees are just loving it. This is a yellow pear tomato. I've kind of let it go pretty wild, but again, it's producing in our hot Florida summer. So I'm letting it go. And then that Swiss chard is really getting tired. So these are some carrots that I've just left in here, and sometimes I'll give them to my chickens or my husband and use the carrot tops for cooking. I really like those. You can use those in a lot of recipes. I've got walking onions in here mixed with this mint that's kind of taken over. I chopped this back big time this weekend, and I dried out the leaves to make some tea, which I love doing. This is a huge coleus plant that kind of volunteered here. And then I have a bunch of longevity spinach there. Jacoda cava tree, which is the Brazilian grape tree. And this guy still, you know, just kind of waiting our time until we get fruit on this. I know it takes several years. So I love this tree though. This is more longevity spinach. Like I said, guys, if you don't have this in your yard, this is a heat-loving spinach. It's awesome. It produces so much. You can tell it's going like under my walkway over there and growing more over there. So I cut this back constantly and give it to my girls. And rosemary there. And then in here I just have more of like pollinator stuff. I have some pentas. And I have this bush, I forgot what this thing is called, but the bees are like obsessed with it. It's really, really cool. I've also planted some holy basil in here. Right there's some. And rosemary starts. I've been trying to do those as well as some salvia. Everything's kind of petering out right now. It's just getting massively hot. And then I want to show you my new girls if they'll come out. Let me see, where are they? This is one of my originals. Hi! And there's my two new girls. I lost 3 chickens earlier this year, so I was down to just this one. So I got these 2 little ones. They were a little bit smaller than I was hoping for, but they've been fun. And they've gotten some watermelon today they're working on. Yeah, we hear you. We hear you, girls. And I've been letting them out supervised, but they did try to fly over the fence. So talk about having a heart attack. These are some dragon tongue beans. These are really not producing. These are the first flowers I've really seen on them. They're really not producing much. I don't know if it's the heat or what, but they're thriving, but just no production. A holy basil. These smell amazing. I cut these back constantly and give them to my chickens as well. Hey, buddy. And we have some okra. This is a green Clemson here. It's hard to see against the grass. Not getting too. This one we've gotten actually quite a bit off of. We haven't gotten any much lately. Roselle hibiscus here in both. And then these 2 are red okras, and we've been picking off of these as well, which are delicious. Girls are getting feisty over there, aren't ya? They're so cute. I've got some lettuce starts in these cups here, some Jericho romaine, and this is some collard greens. And I have some onions in there that they're doing okay. The squirrels keep getting in there. I didn't think squirrels really liked onions, but apparently the ones here do. My serranos are producing like crazy. I'm not much for hot peppers. My husband is, so he makes a lot of soups and different stuff. He uses these serranos, and they're so prolific, along with my Tabasco. I'm just pulling these and saving them, preserving them, so we can eventually make our own Tabasco sauce, which we haven't done yet, so that'll be fun. And then my cayenne peppers, like I said, it's the middle of the day, so everything kind of looks a little pittery. This is Thai basil and just regular basil. The Thai basil is doing awesome. I chopped that yesterday. Anaheim pepper, I think I have 1 on here right now. This is a great pepper, Anaheim. If you, it's just got a great flavor to it that you don't normally get with store-bought peppers, and it's not spicy at all. I like that one. Chop it up. Oh, there's some cubanelles right there. These have been super prolific as well. So many cubanelles. Just a sweet banana. And then this one is a poblano, which we've been taking quite a bit off of now, but I see a couple buds up here, but it was starting to get like really leggy, so I trimmed that back. But that's doing pretty good. Over here, another bell pepper. This one is not really producing anything for me right now, so we'll see. I may trim it back. It is the first year I started that from seed. So I don't know what the heck it's doing. And then this is some more basil and onions, green onions and scallions in here. And this is a grapefruit tree. I'm not getting any blossoms on this yet. I think it produces sometime in November, so I got some time. Green pepper. Here's getting quite a bit of green peppers. And then I just put in some holy basil in here to kind of start to get that going. My zinnias look amazing. They make me so happy. I can see them from this window and they just greet me every morning and I love it. More basil and onions, and then this is a clementine tree, which is my favorite, so I'm very excited for this to bloom. And this is like, I believe, January-ish, not sure. And this is another heliconia plant, which I love. This is like my 4th attempt at zucchini. This thing has just been struggling, so I do see a flower on this one. We'll see if it does anything at all, and then kind of go from there. The last bed, let me get my chairs out of the way here, has a lot of peppers here, of all different sorts. There's green bell peppers, banana peppers, cubanelles, and these are not producing great. So if I do get the green stalk, these are gonna come out and I'm gonna do other things here. And you can see, wow, look at that guy. Talk about diseases, look at that. And they all just want to seem to be on that one. So I'm just gonna set that there for a minute. Oh, look at this plant. I should just pull this. Pull that, put it in a bag. You can see all these. Look at that. This is a Marconi pepper that has done nothing for me, but it's just getting eaten alive by pests. So I'm gonna go ahead and pull that and put it in a bag. Goldberry tomato here that's struggling. These are some dragon tongue beans. An eggplant that is also, my chickens got out and started eating those. And then more longevity spinach and Okinawa spinach. This is, back there, just started some purple runner beans, so excited about those. And some pumpkin. I have a Seminole pumpkin and some other pumpkin. I'll put it up on the screen because I can't remember off the top of my head. But it's supposed to be really good with heat loving, and does like a little tiny small pumpkin that's pretty colorful. I think it's majestic or something. I'll put it up on the screen. These are some of my starts. Some are doing okay, some aren't. This is some bell pepper, both of those. Swiss chard there. And then I have like watermelon and other things that are not coming up, and it's been weeks, so apparently they're not going to. And then in my hydroponic, I have some new kale starts, and then that's Jericho romaine, southern mustard kale, some dinosaur kale. This stuff popped up in like 2 days. And then Swiss chard, which I love, so I try to plant a lot of that. My parsley is not really doing anything, and my cilantro is not either. I know it's not the time of the year for cilantro, but I love it, so I try.